Over the past month, people all across the planet have been reporting mysterious objects in our sky. Witnesses have described seeing large flaming objects suddenly appearing in the sky. Some suggested the large objects could be that of meteors. This would make sense as the Lyrid meteor shower was happening during mid-April. However, some of these objects didn't match that of typical meteors. Usually they have long tails that are often thin, but in these cases these objects are thick and stay in the sky for a while. It's reported the US National Weather Service wrote the following on their Facebook. Does anyone know what happened this morning, April 21st, 2020 at around 6:20 AM in the sky looking east? I was on my way to Pella when I noticed the explosion. It looks like an explosion of some sort. I would hate to think it was an airplane, but I'm not sure what else it could be. You can see a dark streak with a large amount of smoke and a bright object falling. I know there's a meteor shower tonight. Maybe this is one a bit premature. However, others suggested it could be something else. Reports have come in from the UK with people seeing similar objects. Others have said they've seen strange lights in the sky several nights before these objects are seen. This has caused some to suggest that these are unidentified flying objects. However, researchers have said the most likely explanation is that these objects are coming from space. NASA and the European Space Agency have reported several objects that have come close to our planet in the last 12 months. Interestingly, these are only the ones we know about. NASA have been quite open about the fact that every so often an asteroid will approach us we're not aware of. This happens because the asteroid detection machines don't always pick up on every celestial body, and this has made some suggest that this is what's happening here. With that being said though, this doesn't happen often, and recently many of these objects have been seen. Not much is known about this object as it was only posted a few days back. Another thing that people are reporting about is a mysterious train of lights in the night sky. At first people thought this may have been UFOs or linked to the military. However, it was announced that SpaceX was responsible for the lines. The answer for what these objects are though were announced shortly after these images made their way online. It turns out that SpaceX launched their Starlink mission. SpaceX said the following on their website. Going back on the 18th of March at 8:16 AM, SpaceX launched its 6th launch of Starlink satellites. Falcon 9 lifted off from NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The Starlink satellites will deploy in an elliptical orbit approximately 15 minutes after liftoff. Prior to orbit raise, SpaceX engineers will conduct data reviews to ensure all Starlink satellites are operating as intended. Once the checkouts are complete, the satellites will then use their onboard ion thrusters to move into their intended orbits at an operational altitude of 550 kilometers. SpaceX is leveraging its experience in building rockets and spacecraft to deploy the world's most advanced broadband internet system. With performance that far surpasses that of traditional satellite internet and a global network unbounded by ground infrastructure limitations, Starlink will deliver high-speed broadband internet to locations where access has been unreliable, expensive or completely unavailable. Right now there's a lot of activity happening in our skies, and amateur astronomers have said there's no better time to be watching the skies. So what do you make of these objects being seen across the planet? Be sure to let us know your thoughts in the comment section below, and help us by growing this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.